And we are live. Good morning, everybody. It's your favorite truck driver in the whole wide world. It's Bitcoin Ben here for the daily. What in the pluck is going on with cryptocurrencies? Now, what is going on with cryptocurrencies is a big deal, a huge deal. We have areas in America that are smartening. It is that a word? Smartening. I'll check with my wife. Smartening up. Now, the reason that they're smartening up is they're getting educated. They're getting educated on cryptos, and they're getting educated specifically on the energy applications of the Bitcoin. Now, I want to say it was Connecticut. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was Connecticut. They announced that their energy board has now decided to look into mining the Bitcoin with excess energy from the electric grid in Connecticut. This is genius. This is the beginning of a trend. Watch for it. They're already talking about doing it in Florida, Wyoming, Texas, everywhere that has good, responsible government. Because think about this. Let me lay this out. All right. The reason this is significant, the reason this is important is people are starting to realize, just like in El Salvador, that you can take natural resources and energy resources, and you can trap the wasted or unused energy. You can trap it, hold it in a currency called Bitcoin, so that when the electrical grid has excess energy, which means it isn't being fully utilized, the amount of energy on the grid is only being utilized at, say, 60%. All right, the people of the community at that point, morning, Bob. All right, Bob, way to wake up, brother. All right, the community's only using, say, 60% of the capacity of the grid. Well, they can switch on their miners, their Bitcoin miners, and mine for Bitcoin using the other 40% or even 30%. Right? What that creates efficiency, and that earns them some Bitcoin. Think about that. Then they use, and this is what they're talking about, the Bitcoin that they earn from utilizing the excess energy is then sold to pay for the energy usage of the people in the community. This is how, mark my words, all right? This is how you take an energy grid and you pay for the electricity of the community. Think about this. Imagine you're a politician and you're like, ooh, I want to get elected. Well, what's your platform? Well, my platform is we're going to mine some Bitcoin, and it's going to reach a point where no one in the community has to pay an electric bill. Wait, what? Yes. That the mining will be profitable enough to pay everyone's electrical bill. Think about that. Then they move from the electrical bill and they go, oh, okay, well, now it's so profitable that it eliminates the taxes that you pay for your license plates. Or it eliminates your sales tax. Or it eliminates, all right? We got David F. chiming in. Thank you, David F. A utility company in upstate New York has been mining BTC for years now. Green Ridge Generation. Yep. This is going to spread, folks. See, right. Exactly. How about no property tax? Yeah. And see, what makes this amazing is it actually makes energy more efficient, because the energy usage is fully captured. It's fully captured in either the usage of the community, or it is energy captured value in actual Bitcoin. This is where we're going. This is where El Salvador is going, where the public needs like the roads and all of the social programs that the liberals love and want to help the homeless, that can all be paid for with Bitcoin by generating more Bitcoin from the electric grid. This, right? We have a negative Nancy. We got Daddy O. We got Daddy O over here. You really think they're going to let us off the hook that easy? Locally, yes. Globally, no. That's why everything's going to go local. See, the global governance structure is going away. It's absolutely going away, because these globalists are losing elections year after year. The globalist stranglehold is losing power year after year. All right, there was supposed to be 5,000 people at Davos. 2,500 showed up. They're losing people. The globalists are losing people. The global expansion is losing power because the local people in local communities, and this is not going to stop, folks. Freedom, the freedom, right? We have Mr. BR549. Honest to God, Ben, I wish I shared your optimism. You don't have to share my optimism. You have to understand how humans think. Right? Humans locally are wickedly intelligent. They are humans on a local sense are intelligent. Right? Oh, T. Jordan, my boy, Bitcoin is optimism. It's why we're here. I could not have said it better. You have to be an optimist or you will never win. If you want to lose every time, yes, you should be a pessimist because you will lose every time. You have to be an optimist, right? Because optimism is contagious. If you encourage people, they will become encouraged. That is infusing courage. That's what encourage is. It's you giving them courage to believe. When you encourage someone, you are lending them your courage. And we here at the Bitcoin Ben Show, I'm making it rain with courage. That's my job. My job is to encourage every single one of you guys. All right? That's my job. I want every single one of you to succeed. I want every single one of you to optimize your talent. I want every single one of you to get out in the world and own that mother plucker. Don't half-ass life or you'll have a half-ass life. These are the fundamental things that we have to do. We have to think positively, right? We have to encourage each other. Yep. And you're absolutely right. And you can do that job in your rubber ducky shirt. You're damn right. I proudly wear this rubber ducky shirt. This is the shirt of optimism. No one's ever looked at a rubber ducky shirt and frowned. You see what I'm saying here? No one's ever frowned at a rubber ducky shirt. No one's ever looked at a rubber ducky shirt and said, screw that guy. He's not serious. Well, I am serious, and I am wearing a rubber ducky shirt. Right? You can't handle the rubber ducky shirt. My point is this, that in today's world, it takes action, right? It takes action and it takes optimism in today's world. Ye with little hope achieves little. Let me put it that way, right? What this shows you is that in this advancing world of cryptocurrencies, have you seen the price of Bitcoin lately? My friends, it is good. And it ain't even the price, my friends. It's the adoption. It's the education. It's the energy going into cryptos. And yep, as of right now, Bitcoin's 23K plus this morning. Now, my friends, we have more and more countries adopting Bitcoin. Brazil. Watch Brazil closely. Brazil is on the verge of a big announcement. Watch the Middle East. Watch India. Watch Russia. Watch South Korea. We are coming to yes, Brazil legislation you mentioned last year. Yes. Yes, all of the BRICS nations. Larry nails it again. All right. Counties in Texas. Absolutely. See, if you notice, it's the countries, the counties, the states that value freedom. It is, and the obvious part is as more and more of these locales adopt the Bitcoin, the faster it will go. the faster it will grow. And in Missouri, there is snow, and there is wind that will blow. I'm trying to continuously rhyme. Well, thank you so much, hon, for the super chat. Thank you for the super sticker. Anyone else wants to throw out a super chat or a super sticker, it'd be much appreciated. But you don't have to. I appreciate it. It's these events, and that's what I hear from a lot of people is well, that's only in Texas, or that's only in Florida, or that's only in New Hampshire, that's only up in upper New York, but at one point it was only one place. Now it's at 10 places. Then we have El Salvador. Then we have this. Good ideas spread quickly nowadays. Florida is 100% cryptos. There are hence why I moved to Florida. All right. This is such a great time to be alive. See, we are all explaining, right? We all know it's coming. We all know it's happening. Brandon says once the old system crashes, I would say as the old system crashes, it's crashing now. It's in the midst of the crash. We've been crashing for the last 10 years. A big system takes a long time to crash. What's to keep big government from taking that new system over? I know decentralized and all, but if there's a will, there's a way, unfortunately. Now, Brandon, I recommend you watch my show from yesterday because I explained how FTX, the digital currency group, Genesis, all of this going on with all of these platforms, all of those are the old players trying to move the new system onto the blockchain. The reason they're failing is that they're trying to put a corrupt system over blockchain technology. You can't do it. That's why these platforms, these companies are going under. The blockchain is truth. They're trying to build corporation structures of manipulation on a foundation that cannot be manipulated, hence why they are collapsing. Right? That's why FTX collapsed because all of these old system people thought they had found a way to integrate themselves into the new system. Oh, this FTX guy, this Sam guy, he's figured out how we can build our corrupt structure, our manipulated structure onto cryptos. Well, it didn't work. It collapsed because the blockchain, let's remember what happened. Sam and the group at FTX, they started to lend and leverage and do all this fancy manipulation on blockchain, on cryptos. And CZ from Binance was looking at it, and he knows what he sees. And he's like, yeah, we're going to sell all of our FTT tokens, because he realized that it was a corrupt organization on top of cryptos. How did he know it was corrupt? Because he could see the blockchains. He could see the movement. So he knew it was a scam. He knew they were using inappropriate leverage on a token that was not adequately capitalized. And I'm telling you now, folks, that's why the old system. Thank you guys. Thank you, Rick, and thank you, Brandon, for the time check. All right, today, guys, over on Patreon, we're going to talk more about the old system. We're going to talk about the history of the American banking system and why it's collapsing and why all of these entities are going away. That, see, the old system is dying, but they're trying to transition the corruptness of the old system. The old system is the Titanic. They're trying to move the corruption from the Titanic to the lifeboats. But the lifeboats of crypto will not hold the corruption of the Titanic. So their little lifeboat companies are dying. See, what they don't understand is that cryptos aren't the lifeboat. Cryptos are the ocean that the lifeboats float on. And the lifeboats are actually the individuals. Each lifeboat holds one person. They haven't figured that out yet. That's how it's decentralized. Okay, everyone, now let's jump over on Patreon where I can talk more freely. Click the link under here or go to www.patreon.com/Bitcoin Ben. See you in 5 minutes over on Patreon. And we gonna break it down, folks. Love you guys. See you on Patreon. Bye-bye.